Stay in it! Not rolling. Go ahead. Yeah! Tackle him. Everyone, let's go.
Kia ora, welcome to Canterbury Metro Tries of the Week. Donnie Bell bringing you finals week 3. Down here at Burnside Park for the plate final where Burnside took on the Seasiders of Sumner. Burnside really threatening here inside Sumner's 22. They go wide. Hassel throws the wide ball to Thomas. Beats one. Thomas using his speed. Gets around another. AJ Thomas across for Burnside in the plate final. Down here at the Bull Ring, Tane Norton Park, where Linwood hosted Lincoln University in the first of 2 preliminary finals. Lincoln University go to the front. Oh, it's untidy. Oh, Jinho Munn out of nowhere. Jinho Munn, has he got the gas? He's getting towards the line, pushes one off. He's over. Jinho Munn, try at the Bull Ring for Linwood. Down here at the Igloo, Bob Dean's won, where High School Old Boys hosted Christchurch in the Premier Women's semi-final. High School Old Boys here, a little bit of work to do, and they pick it up off the back of the ruck. And here we go, Old Boys holding one on a fire. What an offload. Buchanan Brown looking to push one tackler off and does pass the halfway line. Does Buchanan Brown have the gas? Still going here for High School Old Boys. Holds another one off, holds the line down the wide channel over. What a sensational try to Rosie Buchanan Brown. Wonderful work. Held off 2 tacklers. Great try. Some more great footage from down here at Bob Dean's. Christchurch here looking to get their attack going. Oh, what a pass to Bell. Oh, wonderful take from Campbell, and Campbell gets it to Lenny. Lenny, a bit of work. Does she go wide? No, she sells the dummy and everyone falls for it. Beats another tackler, and Lenny, that is a fantastic try to Christchurch. Mika Lenny over. Here at Edgar McIntosh, the home of Marist Albion, where they hosted the second of the 2 preliminary cup finals against the University of Canterbury. Marist Albion looking seriously threatening here, and they go to their dangerous backline players, Porridge, Elliott, Smith, Barucci. What a lovely wide ball. They got a Schuback. Oh, Schuback out the back door. Collardow steps inside. So dangerous. Collardow holding it up high at the back door again. Schuback over in the corner. Alex Schuback and Marist Albion across in this cup semi-final. Who's your top pick for Try of the Week? Ages. Marist Albion taking on Linwood. What a game, what a spectacle, what an occasion we've got. Donnie Bell taking you through this one as we see the 2 teams have made their way out onto the field for the final. Of course, the crowd today is nothing short of exceptional. Nothing short of exceptional today. I really can't stress it enough. I'm stressing it so. Matesy, great to have you on as co-commentator today. what a final we've got in store.
Yeah, great to be here, Donny, and good afternoon to all our listeners from far and wide around the world for this Basic Transport Metro Premier Grand Final. Absolutely fizzing.
And it's almost action stations here. Just to let you know about the referee, it is Daniel Moore, plenty of experience. And it is action stations go time. Marist Albion are kicking off, time to push the go button. And Linwood do just that, punting it downfield. It is taken by the fullback, Schubach. Schubach goes in. Blakely runs straight, runs hard. Strong run from Marist Albion straight away. Setting the tone, setting the platform. Anglem is met in a strong tackle, still goes forward at the rate of knots. Really nicely done. And it is Sullivan. Sullivan via Matahu, Filippo via Matahu. He has played in many a final, a very dominant player over the last decade for Marist Albion. And a nice run there. It is once again Marist Albion taking it up in Loader. Blakely tries to go out the back. Barucci has to tidy up. Some nice structured play. Hammett goes for the wide ball. Collar down. Now he's got some wheels. Beats his opposite man. Collar down. He's kicked through. Huge play already.
Oh, electric star. Marist Albion getting into a wide edge. And finding room out wide. Just couldn't quite get an inside ball. Taking out. Good scramble defence as well from Linwood. Exciting start to the game, and that's what we'll see for these two exciting teams.
Of course, the Basic Transport Premier Men's Final, the big dance, call it what you will, a replay of last year's grand final. The two teams deserving to be here today. Linwood v Marist Albion, a nice take there at the front of the line out for Linwood. Got it very safely trapped at the back. And now they go to Jinhoman. Jinhoman puts up a big testing up and under. And, oh, incredible. Just the way Tavaki went up to compete, but Marist Albion have done enough. Oh, that's beautiful interplay. Loving what I'm seeing so far. And they go to the left-hand side of the field, the wide channels. That's a really strong run. Straight away, forwards getting their hands on it. Sullivan now. Blakely out the back. Barucci. Loader. Anglem. As Marshall Blakely has been a really good ball runner. He's played majority of games, been injured for part of the season, but they are a brilliant team with the ball in hand and met in a strong tackle there coming up well. There's, of course, Shumkal, and it's been turned over. Linwood side more had his arm up to show it's Linwood ball and having to do a bit of work. Some real pressure was coming on Shumkal. So we're going to go back. We're going to have a bit of a break, liking what I'm seeing. Marist Albion really not afraid to throw the ball around so far. Linwood got themselves out of trouble there, though.
Yeah, look, brand of rugby, Marist Albion wide to wide, and really showing the skill, just the skill set and the width they're able to play at. Marist Albion, a team that can score points on you quickly, 15, 20 minutes, can score 3 or 4 tries. Linwood holding on in the early phases, Marist having all the ball. Bit disappointed there, Linwood. Just got a hand in there on the halfback and knocked it on. We go to our first scrum of the game. All important scrum time. Finals footy.
Of course, last year's game, 27 points to 25. Marist Albion winning in the dying minutes through Shun Miyake, of course, scoring a very well-worked try from the end of the world. One of the players of the game was Tapasu Thomas, captain, leader, legend of the Linwood side today. He will have a huge influence, I'm sure, Matesy, on this game, and a chance here to Linwood really to set the tone off a line-out, but unfortunately unable to put out, but a big crunching tackle. Colladale did well to take it. He's been blown off it by a physical, very physical Linwood side. Homan. Now they go to Haig. Haig spins it wide. They've got the open side there. Shumkal, we know how good he is. That's a strong run there. Tapasu Thomas runs straight, runs hard. Captain of this Linwood side. In a very valiant display last year in the final. 27-25, these teams played each other earlier in the year. Could not be separated with a draw. Very hard to separate them over the years. A big run from Horgan. He's back again, the loose head prop for Linwood. And Jinho Munn's gone in. He was very influential in the semi-final win over Lincoln University. Getting on with it here, though. Not mucking around, and it is the right winger, of course, Faitawa. Shifting it back to Homan. The vice-captain, Huiata. Mota Huiata. Now they shift. And they move frenetic start. Antonio with it for Linwood. Frenetic pace straight away. First thing you notice, and a big penalty to Marist Albion. Their huge work at ruck time, mate.
Yeah, look, both teams absolutely on. Great skill set showing. Linwood just getting a little bit isolated in the middle, and good breakdown work from Marist Albion winning the penalty, but they needed it. Linwood had them stretch, big ball carriers through the middle and around the corner. It's a battle of a big, experienced Linwood side.
And look at the crowd. It's absolutely going off like a fish milkshake. Look how many people are here, mate. See, we are standing here now bringing you this from Te Kaha, One New Zealand Stadium. What an opportunity. What a nod from Canterbury Rugby doing the work to get it over the line. And now look what we're seeing.
Oh, it's an amazing day, Donny, under the roof, and such a huge opportunity for these players playing on the big stage, players and coaches alike. Special days, friends and family here.
Niha Manihira and Marist Albion just not quite getting that line out right, and Linwood doing enough. Now they decide to spin. They boot the ball and they head it into the corner, unable to put it into touch. Shubak, we know how dangerous a fullback and runner he is. Now they go wide. Via Matahu out there. Marist Albion going down the wide channels, looking exceptionally dangerous. Linwood attacking that ruck heavily, have turned it over. Some strong work a couple of times. There has been a lot of competitiveness already at ruck time. Both teams challenging each other on defence. Now Linwood go wide and they shift and they get it to the 100-gamer Sanafo. Now they move it wide. It is Faitawa. Faitawa beats one. Faitawa looking exceptionally dangerous. He got a lovely pass there as well. They link play's been incredible. It's so fast paced. Shinkau. Oh, wonderful hands. They go to Haig. Oh, Palamo. I can't believe it. Sagawa. The play here from Linwood. I'm struggling to keep up. It is incredibly fast-paced. What we are seeing, frenetic, fast, shifting, not afraid to go from wide channel to... They're literally going from one wide channel to the other. Really stretching the field here, using the wider lanes. Now Haig. Sanafo. It's a strong run, but referee has taken us back here, Dan Moore. And we're going back to the corner here, so a good chance for Linwood.
Yeah, interesting to see what decisions. Quite a hard kick, so probably go for the line out and have a crack at the maul, and a maul try against Marist Albion. At the end of the day, just backing up the pressure phase after phase, wide channels and skill sets. How good a product is club rugby under a roof on a dry day, Donny Bell?
They look like professional players out there. I mean, some of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them will play higher honours. Some of them will play Heartland rugby. Some of them might find themselves in the Canterbury side or development size, Canterbury Maldives, of course, just to name a few. But under the lid, they can well and truly showcase their attacking opportunities, matesy, like we've seen coming now to the line out. And they are, just the way they're able to throw the ball around without weather being a factor is quite phenomenal in itself. And a little untidy, but they've still got it. Horgan's done well to tuck that back. Great opportunity here for Linwood to insert themselves on the scoreline. And they go with the pick and go. Once again, using forward runners. Homan looking to rally them. Thomas unable to hold on to it on that occasion. And a little bit of a bit of feeling in this one. A bit of feeling. Oh, it's cost Linwood. Marist Albion are getting on with it before we had time to even talk about it. And we're going to go back, and matesy, you'll get a chance now to talk us through that. Both teams trying to play such a fast tempo here. Linwood will be disappointed just on that occasion, unable to hold on to it.
Yeah, Marist got away with one there, didn't they? It's 5 metres out of the line. This Linwood forward pack, you'd sort of bank on them to score more times than not. Marist just got a little free kick and then a bit of argy-bargy turned into a penalty. I don't think the pastor will mind that too much though, because trying to exert the dominance of the forward pack onto Marist.
And just while we get a gap, a tremendous effort from the Linwood Wahine, a brilliant result for them, many a talented player. Matesy, tell us a little bit about the Wahine and the Wahine and their win.
Oh yeah, look, just another fantastic game, wasn't it, just before this one? For those just tuning in now, Linwood Wahine just taking out over a good CFC side to win the final there, and just the crowd and the passion that we have in the One New Zealand Stadium today. It's just been an awesome day for all involved.
And of course, players like the great Jason Tiatia, his daughter, the fullback today for Linwood Wahine in that Metro Premier win for the women, just to name one, but so many superstars of the future from that team. And we see the charge down from Linwood, been immense pressure, as you can see, viewing the game building here. Marist Albion have just been absolutely pinned and trapped since Linwood made that error. Their defence has been great. It's been really coming up, putting pressure on that Marist Albion side.
Yeah, a little bit struggling to exit. Just the first 10 minutes, Linwood just exerting a bit of dominance here. Just played in the right corner of the field.
See the line out taking everything so fast paced so far. And it's a great rolling move. Marist Albion have well and truly got themselves out of trouble here, and they've got the penalty off the back of it. Look at this for a rolling move up past the 22-metre line. You do not see this every day, ladies and gentlemen. They have just mauled that 20-odd metres. Tell you what, you'd almost rather start from there than the penalty. Not quite, but...
Yeah, well, Ross Kennedy, obviously the forwards coach for Marist Albion. That's a Ross Kennedy special. He loves the rolling maul, and his teams are always great exponents of it. And that's just a great way to exit coming out of your own corner. We talked about Linwood just putting them in the corner, and the young Marist 4-pack actually just going to work, rolling it up to the 22, and it's going to be an area of the game now. The line-out maul and the line-out for Marist that they need to start getting right.
And they've started really nice. Niha Manihera going to the experienced Josh Loader there towards the back of the line out. They are a very good, very exceptionally young side, but a very talented forward pack. Both forward packs have got a lot of class players, but great to see the work there, the maul from Marist Albion. And we see Linwood once again attacking the ruck, led there by the open side. But referee Dan Moore saying that, yes, called that illegal and penalty to Marist Albion.
Yeah, first hit was good, but just went off their feet coming over, and Dan Moore, experienced referee in a big game, just giving the penalty to Marist Albion as they kick it out. 45 metres out from the line. There was a better line out from Marist Albion going to the back and actually setting a maul off it in a target. Linwood really, really aggressive at breakdown time and flooding the rucks, especially on the really wide rucks and right in the middle of the field when it goes to a midfielder or a link man from Marist Albion.
And they go to the go-to man. Oh, brilliant take. Not the easiest of takes. And Loader reached out exceptionally well. Great job by the lifters and the jumper. They've gone to him a couple of times and it's worked well. He's been the money ball. Here he is, Mr. Playoffs Porridge, Elliot Smith. What a player. He has been a tremendous club player over the last decade. And a bustling, strong run upfield. We know how good some of these props are. Doug, Gunson. We're going to see more of them running the ball. And here we go, Barucci. Oh, the inside ball's been read like a book. Referee saying high shot here. And just a few penalties. And Collardale's getting on. He's so fast-paced. Collardale, no time to stop. Helter-skelter. Took it on his own, but has he won the ball back? Oh, they'll be disappointed there, Marist Albion. Huge play there from Linwood at the breakdown. Makes see they tried to go fast. It hasn't worked for them.
No, look, it's one of those hard ones. If penalty 40 metres out with this rolling maul going the way it is, I mean, you can't stop it. It's flair, it's excitement, and it's X factor. And you've got to, if you want players to have a crack, I think Marist will be a little bit disappointed there to not make more of that. So just really good. Gunson, the big prop from Marist Albion, really getting over the game line and changing the momentum of the game. A big line out here for Linwood as they look to play 40 metres out, or do they look to kick long?
And they go straight away. The hooker, Sagawa. Marist Albion have taken it down. Thomas has got it though. Thomas, a line-out specialist. That wasn't the tidiest, but he's done enough to scrap the ball back at line-out. You never give up, even if the ball doesn't go to hand in the line-out. And this is a really nice run here from Antonio. Big physical forward pack. Saying knock on Marist Albion ball here. Dan Moore, Loader getting on with it. They'll look to shift. Schubach, dangerous runner. Got to stop him. Huge tackle. Walter Hoyata had to make it. We stab kick him behind. Oh, he's read it like a book, coming at the rate of knots there, the fullback Goodson for Linwood. So many attacking threats on both sides of the field. Thomas goes to wide ball. Oh, beautiful pass. Here come Linwood up past the halfway line here at Takaha. One New Zealand stadium in the final. Tight head now. Shinkel. Big old up and under, real tester here, and up to the task. What a take from Schubach. No problems whatsoever. That one was right up there, not quite at the roof level. Tell you what, it would have probably frozen the day we had earlier today. -4 degrees. Lovely nudge in behind. Marist Albion just playing smart rugby, but also being patient, just trying to play the territory game.
Yeah, a lot of Ks being run already after 15 minutes gone. I think you'll see the game open up a little bit in that just last 10 minutes before half time. Both teams playing with great flair and skill, electric footy. Thank you again to Bassett Transport, our main sponsor here today. Wouldn't be able to be here without you.
Yes, I must say, Bassett Transport, they've been, of course, behind this Metro final for a while, and two very deserving teams. A repeat of last year's 27-25 grand final. Both teams deserve to win it. Marist Albion were the ones that took it on full time. Very, very exciting chapter to see who is going to take it here in 2026. But right now we're going out the back door with Marist Albion. Beautiful work here. Great shifting of the ball out to the wide channel. Schubach's had to go back and tidy up. And he's got it to Mates. Mates taken down by Thomas. They get men over the ruck. Gunson with a really nice clean. Niha money here, and one of the Marist players looks seriously injured, some real concern, and it is a penalty to Linwood. That is a big play there by Palamo, BJ Palamo.
Price, that's down. Nick Price so dangerous on that wide edge. Really just got the ball out the back and bit of a show and go. Got through a half gap, looked for an offload. Ball went to ground. Marist able to clean up, back to Darg. Murphy Darg, the young prop who's had a fantastic season this year. Loose head prop for Marist Albion. Hasn't been propping for long. I think it's his second season as a prop. Played in the semi-final last week and was coming up against Gus Brown, who's a Crusader, and Murphy really stood tall. And Gutson as well in the front row there for Marist Albion with Manahira, who's come back from injury. And they're up against a good front row as well on the other side for Morgan Sagawe.
Tell you what, you can see the Brains Trust down there. They're in their number ones, looking good. Of course, they need no introduction. I'll give them one anyway. They've Ben Blair, Ross Kennedy, two exceptional coaches over the last decade for Marist Albion. You've got Sam Chamberlain, Andre Dejoux, all looking fantastic in their number ones. And what a coaching panel Linwood have as well. John O'Kiddo and Brendan Nolan, who have got Linwood to 3 finals in a row.
Amazing, isn't it?
These teams have really dominated the decade, haven't they?
Oh, they have done. Oh, that's why today's such a special day, really, is because when we look back at the 2020s, it's probably going to be either Marist or Linwood. If we go to the 90s, you've got Sydenham 4 in a row. High school old boys in the 2000s with their amazing team. Lincoln University, and now the 2020s, and actually today will play a big part in who that is between these two sides.
University of Canterbury in the 80s, who took out the 70s?
Oh, that's probably a good question. Maybe Uni as well, actually.
And the tap and go here, so the free kick, they get on with it. Sullivan, they go to Elliot Smith. Elliot Smith, what a player. He's been one of the finest club players we have seen over the past decade. Sullivan. And talk about Linwood being in 3 finals. I know for a fact that Marist Albion have been in, I believe, now 6 finals. So
that's
now
an amazing achievement.
Amazing in itself. Now replacement Ben Hanrahan on in 22. And I would have thought it a guess straight away for the injured Nick Price, who got up and looked like he was going to play on, but he's come off. And Ben Hanrahan, great opportunity for him here, mate.
Great opportunity for Hanrahan, and really disappointing for Price. Obviously, you don't club finals don't come around every day, but what an opportunity for the young winger. He's got some good support inside him. The midfield combination we've touched on: Elliot Smith and Angus Hammett, 2 of the legends of the game in Christchurch rugby.
And here you go, Linwood. They take off. Haig, real trouble here. Linwood making meters. had a rate of knots up past the 10-metre line. It was good work from Oman there to Haig. And Marist Albion trying to come back on side. Smart play from Linwood, and we're going to play on. So it's Shumko. And we're going to come back from a penalty, but that was clever. They knew exactly what they were doing, passing it there into the Marist Albion players who were looking to retreat. Yeah. Just really fast pace from the 9 and 10 combination.
It's a good opportunity. It's good tactics. You can actually hold the other front row in the scrum, and then you come back and they're offside. You play back to them and they're offside. It's a good tactics. It's good crafty to pass through Thomas, and I remember actually talking to him about that play at church a few months back, and it's coming to fruition here in the grand final.
How's that for a kick to the corner, mates?
And here we go, Linwood.
Sagawa throwing in, 10 metres out, finds his man. Antonio, here they come, rumbling forward. Linwood, are they over? You bet your bottom dollar. First try of the game.
Oh, huge play, Linwood. The craftiness. The king of the East, to pass through Thomas. They kick it out, execute the line out properly. Perfectly, I should say. They're too big and too strong. And nearly tried. 19 minutes in, 20 minutes in, 5-0.
We will get a confirmation on the forward that has taken that over from the move, but they are a beast, Linwood. That's a big, strong, very talented forward pack, and I bet that King of the East you talk about Tapasi Thomas, he'll be pulling the purse strings there, matesy.
Oh, he'll be happy with that. And it's a bit of a momentum shift. Marist sort of playing a lot of the rugby early, but probably not at the right end of the field. Linwood, the back of a really good scrum move down the blind and getting a penalty into the corner. Big kick. Finals footy, need to go up in sevens.
Of course, a new first five now. Haigie's coming for Jennings, who's playing his rugby down in Southland. Started in the final last year, and not to be on that occasion. Nevertheless, so not the easiest of conversions to start. 20 minutes gone here in this Bassick Transport Metro Premier Men's Final. A replay of last year's big dance. Marist Albion v Linwood, and a really nicely worked try from Linwood, getting their hands on the ball. Wonderful kick to the corner and rumbling their way over with their experienced forward pack. Marist Albion kick off to Linwood, and Linwood hoof it out. Haig says, let's have a bit of a break, and it will be a line out on the 10-metre line.
Yeah, we talked about it in the previous game as well, didn't we, Donnie, in terms of scoring points, regaining the kickoff and exiting well.
Of course, a very special day for Linwood. Two teams playing in the finals today. The Linwood Wahine taking out the Metro Women's Premier competition in a great game against Christchurch earlier on. And now, of course, the brothers in Linwood playing in this final. But Marist Albion taking off for the line-out. What an opportunity here. Still going. What a try! Unbelievable try. Would you believe it? Would you read about it? Took it off the line-out. Turn it up from the corner there. The line-out. Went the short side, lovely angled run, sensational try. Niha money header.
You're looking over at the Marist Albion coach's box. Andre Juju, Ross Kennedy. Yeah, looks like a special move around the front. And look at what about the athletic ability of the hooker, Niha Menahida. Unstoppable, 40 metres out. Hit back straight away. Try Linwood in the corner, then Marist Albion hitting back straight away off the exit.
Got a feeling it's going to be like this the whole time.
They're
going to be very, very hard to separate these two sides, matey.
Well, both these teams can score points on you in buckets. You know, you can go 15, 20 minutes, 3 or 4 tries, no worries at all.
And
as we see the conversion from hard kick from his wrong side, unfortunately couldn't bring it around. 5-all.
Yes.
Where has this last 22 minutes gone, Don?
Absolutely flown by, haven't they? Absolutely flown by. You can tell it's so fast-paced. Dan Moore, the referee, absolutely knocking back the water before, you know, when the referee's sucking in the deep ones and having plenty of water, taking water on board. You know, it's been a fast-paced start, and it has. And that was a tremendous try to Marist Albion. There's no other way of saying it. An individual try, beautiful footwork. He had a lot to do, and he didn't just do that. It was and some. And good line-out attacking opportunity here for Linwood. Seems to be one team throws a punch, the other team throws one back.
Yeah, it's that sort of, how do you handle a deep kickoff into your 22? Hanrahan was disappointed that it wasn't. He thought he had a little bit more on there.
So I've got confirmation once again so that you are aware of the Linwood try score. It was the open side Shumkau who went over, and then Niha Manihira just a minute or two later scoring for Marist Albion. So a brilliant try from Shumkau off the line-out ball, then Niha Manihira. But back to the play, hey. Oh, they try to go wide, unable to do so. Marist Albion were really coming up looking to pounce there. Some real pressure defence, but referee Dan Moore taking us back.
Yeah, interesting decision for Linwood now, whether they go for the shot at goal or the line out. Can't see a tee coming on the field, so they're going for a maul try, most likely anyway. He puts it out about 15 metres from the Marist Albion try line. Sagawa, the Linwood hooker, the job to do.
Yeah, good position here for Linwood. Sagawa goes to the front of the line out, and it is referee Moore's got him there, so free kick to Christchurch.
Marist Albion, yes. And
I beg your pardon. Thinking of the last final, Marist Albion. We're getting on with it straight away. That is some run. He's exceptional ball runner. There's so many of them in this game, but we're going to see more of that from Marshall Blakely. We know how good he is. And yes, Christchurch, Marist Albion, 4 teams playing today, but it's certainly Marist Albion out there who are looking to make the play. Knock on, so just a couple of little errors creeping in from both sides here, matey.
Yeah, just came back short side, and actually Linwood did well to numbers up and just got a little bit flat on close to the defender and wasn't able to hold the ball. Good line speed from Linwood. I think it was number 6. Antonio. An interesting spot for Linwood to attack from as we set up with there's a blind winger, Waitawa, just lurking in behind. Hey, looks like a short running option. Sinafo and out the back door, space wide.
Great summation. Oh, big scrum there. Big scrum, what's more saying? Some real heat coming on. Marist Albion were looking to put on some serious hit. Well, they put some serious energy into that one. That'll be a tightly contested battle here, mate.
Oh, it always is in finals footy. It's a huge part of it. Marist didn't get rewarded there for the pressure that they were exerting. But let's see on this one. Linwood would expect to win the scrum battle today.
Yes, they will. They will. They want to dominate there with that experienced forward pack. But we know Marist Albion have really exceeded all expectations so far this year. Once again, just to let you know the story, these teams drew in the first round of this competition this year, barely separated in the final last year. There is absolutely nothing between them. Much better scrum from Linwood Homan. Now they go wide. Oh, wonderful wraparound Haig, and he finds his man, the right winger, Faitawa. Faitawa just slipped slightly. It's really nice work from Senafo and Palamo, who know each other so well in the centres. Once again, Shumkau, the try scorer. Shumkau, lightning fast, the number 7. Linwood here, hot on attack. And they shift it wide once again, looking to use those wide channels. They look good. Both teams look incredibly good when they are and dangerous when they're shifting the ball around, but unfortunately unable to hold on to it, and it will be a knock on Marist Albion ball. But I like what Linwood are doing, chancing their arm.
Yeah, I'm looking to look at this number 7 from Linwood, Simon Ankle. Young player, I believe, out of potentially King's College or one of the Auckland First 15 schools, just come down to Christchurch to have a crack. And he's just, yeah, very good player, very good at the breakdown. There was a good hole there, just punching a nice angle and getting behind the Marist Albion line. Fortunately, just a wee knock on from DePastor Thomas as he came around the corner to set up. And we've got another big scrum. So Marist Albion with a big scrum, followed by Linwood hitting them back, and another pressure scrum from Marist Albion here.
Here we go, balls in, Sullivan. Big pressure coming from Linwood, and they've got it.
Huge moment in the game.
Massive, absolutely massive. You talked about it before, how strong this scrum looks. Another strong scrum, that's twice back-to-back, big play. They're going to rely on that, Linwood.
Yeah, well, there's certain moments in the game that can change it, and certain scrums in the game that can change it as well. And just the experience front row there for Linwood just coming to the fore and putting themselves in a really good opportunity now to get a try before halftime. Just coming up 30 minutes gone, 29 minutes gone. So
Haig with a beautiful touch finder there, showing some great composure in this game. A lot of communication, as you can see, the back line having a chat. But Shumko, he's been one of the guys that's been lethal. But no, they'll be disappointed that twice they've come down here, Linwood, and haven't been able to fully capitalise inside the 5 of Marist Albion. Twice tries have gone begging. They're playing good rugby. They just, I'm sure Tapasu Thomas will just look to get them to steady that play close to the line.
yeah, I wouldn't. There's the other option of taking 3 as well when you're down here and points being turned away. I know that both of these teams can score so quickly on you that maybe it's not worth it, but just keeping that scoreboard ticking over in finals rugby, although they're still down here.
Seen a few lineouts so far. We're going to see another one. And they go to the money man, Thomas. Hey, oh, lovely ball. They go to Centerfold. Of course, Thomas and Centerfold, 200 gamers for Linwood playing today. Nice run from Antonio. No shortage of ball running players. Now Linwood. Oh, brilliant work there from Cushion. Cushion through. Massive, massive threat. And here come Linwood. Antonio still with it. Haig. Oh, Marist Albion have gone for the intercept. Referee Dan Moore's got his arm up, but just a knock on here. I see what they were trying to do there.
Oh, I see. He needed to take that. He needed to do that because Showmanku was actually through a big hole just outside that 6th defender. The flat ball, he's working well with Haig, who's just starting to come into his own in his ball playing ability. Representative touch player Will Haig out of Christchurch Boys High School. Plays best on the front foot going forward. Players hitting holes off him, and you can just see Linwood starting to come alive with a wide shape.
So wonderful attacking opportunity and platform here for Linwood. And of course, it is the Linwood halfback who puts it in. And off the back to Huiata to Homan. Homan now they shifted wide. Here's a go for Cushion. Cushion, a real chance, a real opportunity. Great defence here from Marist Albion. Some serious pressure coming on. Oh, Shumko, he's so close. Inches away here, Linwood. Homan throws it into Huiata. Over. Tratam. Linwood over. Walter Huiata. And a brilliant try here. Very well worked from Linwood. And I'm going to go to Michael Sheet here, one of the men critically influential in getting these finals here at Takar with the Canterbury Rugby Union. Sheedy, great to have you on. Great try we've just seen.
Yeah, fantastic try. It's a great day, eh? How good's the roof?
Yes, no, it is. It's brilliant. We were just talking about that before, myself and mates, about how good the attacking play is under the lid. It just shows these teams are two great attacking sides and they're not afraid to throw it around.
Yeah, there's a lot more offloads today than there was yesterday, that's for sure. But it's it's fantastic. Thanks so much to the rugby community for turning out, watching some finals footy in our new home.
As we see now, Haig lining up this conversion. Second try for them. And, oh, he's hit the sticks. He's hit the sticks. It was a really, really nice strike, just not quite able to put it between the posts on that occasion. I'll tell you what, Sheedy, the crowd here, absolutely tremendous. So many have come down, friends, family, for these two very proud, beloved clubs, of course. Brilliant to see.
Yeah, it's awesome. Apparently about 7,000 under the roof today here watching, which is a pretty awesome crowd for club footy. So as Canterbury Rugby, it's a real grassroots to grandstand moment. It's great to be able to bring our rugby community in for some finals footy and two awesome games so far.
And a very special win for the Linwood Wahine. That game going down to the dying moments. What a spectacle we saw in that first game.
Yeah, it was awesome, mate. It was a real back and forth sort of match. 3-0 at half time. You would have thought we were at Lincoln. But it's a fantastic, great finish to the game. Both teams going at it and playing for the full 80.
And we see another sub, that's two now. We've had some injuries. So Jake Keenan has come on in the number 21 jersey for Marist Albion. So going to their bench early, they've kind of been forced to. So Ben Hanrahan the outside back on, and Jake Keenan, who plays both in the centres and outside back. So it will certainly test them. But I'll tell you what, it's been back and forth like no tomorrow. This one so far, Niha Manihira, who's scored a fantastic individual try, will go to the line out.
Might see one of those rolling mauls.
Yeah,
Here we go.
picked it like a dirty nose there, that's for sure. Here we go, Marist Albion making their way up. Some strong play here. They've got it trapped safely at the back. And yeah, really nice work. And Dan
Work the
Moore's got
penalty.
his arm up. Keenan, Smith. And unable to find his man. Referee just playing the advantage, playing on here for now. And now he comes back for a penalty. Good attacking opportunity here, Sheedy.
Yeah, it's for the corner again, surely. Slow it down. The Marist forwards look to be getting a little bit of ascendancy off that line-out drive. Pretty hard to stop.
And you enjoying what you're seeing so far today? Obviously, it's been a busy build-up for you guys, but what a spectacle. Dry track, of course, with a roof over it. It's looking an absolute picture.
Yeah, it's
Great
been a big old week planning finals day for our staff at Canterbury Rugby, but this is why we do it, eh? It's just an amazing opportunity to bring our rugby community together, and Marist here. I reckon another rolling maul going to the back again.
And you picked it, Niha Manihira. And they're really using Loader at the back, pretty much going to him every time. And here comes the rolling maul. Linwood have got their work seriously cut out. Marist Albion doing a terrific job, edging away, getting over the line, waiting for the referee's call. Has he got it down?
Will be held up, is he?
Touchy having a chat, and it is
Good
held up.
defence, Linwood.
That is a big play from Linwood defensively. Some serious pressure coming from the money ball to Loader. The rolling maul, both teams have shown they're brilliant off the line out so far, Mike.
Yeah, Tapasu Thomas sort of got in the way there and sort of got in underneath the ball, I think, pulling that down over the line. But yeah, sometimes it's easier to do that, to hold the ball up rather than try and stop it.
And big old deep drop out now. It will be, of course, the experienced Elliott Smith, who brings it back up towards the 22-metre line. Taken in a big, strong tackle by Linwood. Still gets them some nice meterage. Going forward, Via Matahu goes wide to Jet Anglin. Young Anglin, he's been a very good player for them over the last couple of years. Struggling to get him to ground, do so. Some real pressure coming on there by Faitava, the right wing. But Marist Albion have earned themselves a penalty. Thinking they'll probably go to the line out again from what we saw before.
Yeah, geez, those rucks are brutal, aren't they? Both sides climbing into it. It's great to see some horizontal bodies flying into rucks. Going for the corner again.
And Marist Albion, we've seen how dangerous they are from any part of the field, but their line out does look brilliant. We haven't got too many wrong so far. We're picking Loader again at the back here.
Got to be, doesn't it?
As we see Niha Manihira. And this time they change it up. The old change-a-rooney on us. They go to the front. And Niha Manihira already scored one try in this game. Of course, 10 playing 5. Inching forward nicely. Still going real chance here for Marist Albion. And referee Dan Moore's got his arm up. Linwood desperately trying to defend. Marist Albion looking to get it over the line. Waiting to see what's happening here. And he's come back. So Dan Moore will come back for the penalty. A couple of times they have gone over Linwood's try line. And looking seriously threatening. Linwood's done a wonderful job to hold them up on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, giving away penalties each time. The immense pressure here. Referee might be having a word to the Linwood forwards here. Bit of a warning potentially.
And we're going again. And anything else, Sheedy, can fill us in around these finals so far?
I was just back at house before, listened in, and it's great to have you here again, Donnie. I think it's the ninth final in a row, is it?
Yes, very special, mate.
Veteran.
Ninth year for myself, so thoroughly enjoying this. We see that Marist Albion sort of go to the back, and they get the rolling maul going again. Linwood done an exceptional job defending two of them and holding them up. Now they're under real pressure. Dan Moore's got his arm up. Once again, Marist Albion, copybook stuff. Doing a brilliant job here, their forward pack. And just waiting, and referee
Double blast.
The old double pump. And let's see who he singles out here. Yep, they're in a bit of trouble. There's been a few penalties down this end of the ground.
Yeah, yellow card.
And it is a yellow, just confirming a number. Could be Just trying to see who the player is, the forward who has come off. Yellow carded here in this final. And once again, of course, Marist Albion, they go to the line out. A man down now for Linwood. And it is Ollie Steele, the lock. Such a dangerous player for Linwood throughout the season. Here we go, the rolling maul. Man down now, some real pressure coming on. Marist Albion, copybook stuff. They're playing some great
Linwood got
rugby.
this up.
And Linwood are somehow defending this, straightening and tightening, still going, trying to work it around Marist Albion. And they're going to have to play off the base. Sullivan, real chance. And hit that, no, he's short. About to say they've been held up again. Marist Albion going for the line.
Another penalty.
And it is another penalty here. Referee Dan Moore. It has been relentless so far, Shady.
Yeah, they've got to get some change out of this next line out, I think, Donny. Linwood doing really well to hang on here. Huge moment in the first half, a couple of minutes before half time.
So I do not know. I've credited Marist Albion for their incredible attacking play off the line out. But so far, Linwood, 4 chances they've stopped. They've got a man in the bin. The defence has been nothing short of exceptional. They're going to have to do it again. Marist Albion rumbling forward. Now screwing it around towards the post. Once again, coming relentless play.
Try time.
This time, try time.
Wow, what a try.
And it is Niha Money Header who is in for his second try today. So it is, of course, Jacob Niha Money Header. Right, almost on the strike at half time with a minute to go. Very nicely good try there.
Yeah, fantastic try. Massive moment to square it up with a kick to come. But yeah, it's been, just wanted to say on behalf of Canterbury Rugby, it's been great to have you in the voice of Canterbury Rugby on, and it's great to have you. You're still highlighting the club footy scene, and it's great to have that dulcet tones talking about finals footy today, Donny. So thanks for all your work, mate.
No, I appreciate it a lot, Sheedy, and honestly, a real pleasure and a privilege to be here commentating yet another final, and what an exciting spectacle it's been, and just loving being able to highlight the community game. We've enjoyed it thoroughly, and you guys have put on a real show today with so many people. I was hearing 8 Bulls buses and unable to convert the attempt there, Shoebuck, but just relentless play here from Marist Albion. Linwood did so well. Such staunch, valiant defence to Parsik Thomas. What a leader, but certainly had their work cut out and will do for the next few minutes with that card.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on the stroke of half time now. So, yeah, dangerous times ahead in that money time. So we'll see what happens the next minute or so before the half.
And here we go. Linwood going for the kick-off here on the hooter. Half-time hooter, and puts it out here. Marist Albion, Sullivan puts it out. So what a game and what a first half we have witnessed. 10 points, playing 10 points here. Of course, surprise, surprise, the two teams cannot be separated once again. The draw in the first round of the comp, 27-25 in the final last year. Once again, it's been tick for tat, and brilliant to see, Sheedy.
Yeah, what an absolute massive 40 minutes we've got coming up. Like I said, couldn't be separated in pool play in round 1. A last-minute try and full time for Marist Albion to win the final last year. So can't wait for the second half.
And of course, make sure you come down and grab some merchandise. Of course, the Canterbury Rugby kit on sale here, merchandise, plenty going on at half time, and just great to see so many people lapping up some sunshine that's peeping through on the right, certainly on the right side for the sunshine, and just the numbers and being able to bring you this broadcast today is brilliant. So kia ora to everybody here in New Zealand and around the globe who are watching today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been part of our plan to bring our community into our new home here at Te Kaha One New Zealand Stadium. You know, fantastic to have some club footy here, and huge week for us next week, starting with the NPC team next Saturday night against Auckland. So encourage people to come down and witness the first Canterbury NPC game as well.
Yes, that'll be a great kick-off. Of course, the 1st of August, Canterbury playing Auckland, and that'll be a very, very special game. First competition game for the Canterbury NPC side playing here.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, Donny, it'll be going off like a fish milkshake, one of your great lines. But
Yes,
yeah, can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, so we will take a bit of a break here. Been really lucky to have Mike Sheet join us from Canterbury Rugby, who has certainly helped with the rally to have the Metro Premier men's and women's finals here today. Hit to Kaha, One New Zealand Stadium. We'll be back shortly with the second half action. Kia ora, Bulavanaka, Talofalava, Malawalai. Welcome back from around the globe, from here in New Zealand, wide and afar. Of course, second half action, Bassick Transport Metro Premier Final. I've been joined by my astute comments man, of course, Thomas Mates, who's joined me for many a club final, and of course, Michael Sheeton from the Canterbury Rugby Union, a man who's played over 100 club games himself in the Canterbury Country competition and has been oh so helpful in getting this over the line today, the two Metro Premiership finals. And now we see Marist Albion, who will be looking to make the most of this because neither side has fully grabbed this final by the horns. Bull by the horns, by the scruff of the neck. Call it what you will, but Frankie, mates, how do you do? 25 metres upfield. coming into the game in style. He's been brilliant attacking around the rucks, of course. Very Frankie mates like. And Marist Albion up past the halfway line. He has been nothing but a nuisance today. He has been huge, Shumkel, for Linwood. He scored a try and he's done that right now, attacking at the ruck.
And you see, like, Linwood have really must have been some sort of tactical masterstroke, really, from their coaching team, but they're really attacking the wide rucks. When Marist do get it wide, Linwood are all over them. Battle of the two number 7s today. Two young Fletchers going at it. Both playing above their years and enjoying the special moments.
Wonderful line out, taken one-handed by Thomas off the back. And that's been a real treat. I knew it'd be a real battle of the Fletchers. Oh, the wraparound inside play. Thomas looked to shape wide. He went back inside to cushion. Marist Albion said, if you're going to leave it, huge overlap. Massive. Oh, they can't make the most of it. Still a chance here. Referee Dan Moore is playing the advantage. Penalty, Marist Albion. And they will love to. Oh, they're getting on with it. Sullivan. They're looking to play fast. It's smart play. Frankie Mates now taken down. Great ball running players. So many good ball runners on both teams. Now they go to Hammett. Hammett, the in and out. Hammett still with it. Nice tackle by Shumko. We're hearing big raps on a lot of these players coming through. He's one of them. Elliot Smith lives and breathes playoffs. Steps 1, steps 2, 2 huge steps. Almost beats 3 tacklers. That is a play and a half from Elliot Smith. Sullivan getting on with it. Schuback. Schuback still going. Helter-skelter, the offload to Sullivan. Marist Albion still with it.
So on right.
Exceptional play. It is really on here. Do they look to go wide? Do they shift? And shift fast with numbers. Hammett still going. Inches away here, Marist Albion. Some brilliant play. Can they get there? Colladale. Try time. Marist Albion. Maratino Colladale. Excellent team try.
Marist Albion showing again broken play. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Angus Hammer with some nice touches as well. Schuback with the big break up the middle. Found an inside ball, just recycled nicely, come out to the edge and too much pace, too many numbers. Marist Albion strike first after half time. They say the all-important first 10 minutes after half time, Donny, in big games. Marist will be ecstatic to get that one.
They've really made it count, haven't they? With a player off the field, they needed to look to try and spread it wide. They've done that.
Yeah, and big kick coming up as well from Subach, who's moved into the first 5 spot through injury.
A few depleted backs and unable to convert on that attempt. So far we have not seen a conversion in this one. So we're going up try by try. Not the easiest of conversion attempts, a lot of them, I must add, but tell you what, matesy, it's sort of one throws a punch, the other one throws one back. We've seen nothing short of a spectacle so far, but a really, really nice lesson on how to play rugby there from Marist Albion.
Yeah, and this exit will be crucial as well as they take it down. Nice one from Loader there, I think it was.
Yeah, he's been big so far for Marist Albion as we see them heading up towards the 10-metre line here. Just trying to play fast pace, trying to go to the wide channels, using this shift. Elliot Smith, a huge role in that try before, just stepping inside 2 players and almost beating a third. A lovely break from him, Smith. Here's Loader. Played plenty of rugby in his time. Of course. Oh! Colladale! Now here's real trouble. Maratino Colladale with the wheels. Cannot quite get there. He has been nothing short of electric in this game. Still with it.
Stolen cushion.
It was a big, big defensive read from Tavaki. And they've got it back.
Oh!
Colladale. Wow. What are we seeing here? Referee's got his arm up.
It's on left. Numbers left.
Oh, and a penalty to Linwood. Maratino Colladale is causing mayhem out there, matesy. Every time he gets the ball, he has got some serious wheels. Tavaki did really well to backtrack and make that tackle. Serious pressure coming on here.
Yeah, the young fellow out of St. Thomas's High School, and he's been doing this on the community scene for a number of years now. Colladale. Electric player. One of the best. Oh, we got a yellow card, Donny. We've seen some great wingers over the years around Christchurch Club Rugby and Polydars. He's got to be one of the most electric we've ever seen for Marist Albion. Such a weapon. And as players get tired moving through the second half, he'll come to the fore. A real handful, as we see. Unlucky. Just trying to get a number. Player leaving the field, but it was just a hit high, just a little bit careless, and that can happen when there's helter-skelter play from broken field. And
So it's the winger. The winger has come off. Just checking that's Tavaki. No, it's the opposite, Faitawa. That's come off, Ethan Faitawa.
Leo Nichols on the field as well for...
Very good player, very good halfback, Leo Nichols. He certainly won't let them down. Homan's had a very strong game. I know Leo Nichols has been especially electric. He's featured a few times in some team tries with tries of the week. But mates, he down to 13. Some real pressure coming on here for a few minutes.
Yeah, big time and big scrum here from them. And look at the attacking flair. And you got sort of 2-on-2 on the left and a 4-on-3 on the... Sorry, on the left and a 2-on-2 on the right.
Steady platform. Here they go. They got huge numbers here. Blakely gets there. Try. Marshall Blakely. Try. Marist Albion. Over they go. Smart play. Straightforward play, but an effective play. Really nice wheels. Marshall Blakely off the back of that scrum. Linwood were really having to defend with 13. It was always going to be a hard ask. But let's not take away from Marshall Blakely. Brilliant try off the back.
Great off the back from Blakely, and really nice detail there from Sullivan as well. Just selling it, running out to the left, and just holding that defence. Blindside Franker just didn't quite get him, and Blakely was just too big and too strong and too fast. Gets over for the try, for a crucial try for Marist Albion. 20-10 now with 2 men in the bin. Linwood just got to be a little bit careful here in this next few minutes, not to let it blow out.
And Schubacher's not missing from there. Absolutely not missing from there. And yes, Linwood now with all the work to do, facing a 12-point deficit. If anybody can come back from that, it's Linwood. We know they've got the ability, the belief, the mentality. But right now, the kudos has got to go to Marist Albion, who have consistently piled on the pressure at the back end of the first half and early in the second half. As we see, oh, what a take from the kickoff. Palamo snatches that. Like there's no tomorrow, and we know there is no tomorrow in a grand final. The twist, the spin, Palamo, unbelievable. We can't believe what I've just seen from Linwood with 13 men. There was no time more important to come up with a play like that. And they go to the number 8, Hoiata. Alto Hoiata. There he is, of course, the dangerous Shimko. Skinkau. Nichols. Sagawa. Nichols. And tight head prop. Shinkau. Nichols. Oh, look at the shifting from Haig. Can he do it? Oh, what a play from Sanafo. Horgan. Horgan straight, Horgan hard. Referee Moore with his arm up by the looks of things. And just waiting to see what the play is. Perhaps not the penalty advantage, but Linwood's still going. Nichols. Thomas. Thomas holds on some big hits. You can hear Frankie Mates had a real go at that one. Linwood still with the ball in hand and managed to hold Marist Albion off for the time being. This is where they want to play. Now they shift it wide and it goes bounce. Oh, the wee starter step from Cushion. Some strong defence here from Marist Albion, and they've got a penalty in front here, Linwood. This is exactly how Linwood should be playing. Suddenly they've got a man back on. Ollie Steele down to 14. If they can score a try up this end now, mate, see it's back on.
Yeah, come after men, come after you. Don't we just talk about the big emphasis on the next few minutes with 13 men and how important the kickoffs were. And PJ Palamo, the young fly out of Christ College, Linwood through and through, makes a huge play and keeps the side in the game. good play here from Linwood, though. Just to be happy to wind the clock down
Tap
and
and
just
go.
smash it up.
What a pass from Nichols to Hogan. Hogan!
Just lost it.
Oh, and he's lost the ball. He'll be very disappointed. You can hear Marist Albion pretty happy about it. It was definitely the right idea to go to Hogan, who was coming off the back fence hard and fast. It's a lovely crisp pass from Nichols. As we see a change here. Georgie Gunn on, and Josh Loder's day is over. So the cavalry coming on.
George Gunn, the man who made a crucial steal in the final last year between these two teams. So experienced player, great man from Marist Albion to call on here.
And what a game Loder's had.
Yeah, big game, Josh Loder, experienced club man around the traps for in Canterbury Community Rugby. So it'll be an awesome day for him to get a chance to play in a final.
Unbelievable scrum pressure from Linwood. Of course, it is back to 8-on-8 now. But they're putting on some serious heat there in the scrum time.
Yeah, well, that's one thing of taking Loder off is you've put another loose forward on effectively, and it could depower the scrum a little bit. The other factor is these props will start getting tired about now as well, 50 minutes in. So you'll see the conditioning of these 4 packs, and we know how much work both teams have done throughout the season, how well coached they are. But just taking Loder off at a 5-metre scrum, pressure scrum. It's a huge moment in the game here for Linwood. Pressure on, momentum at scrum time.
You can bet your bottom dollar the pressure's coming again. Marist Albion have done enough. They're really clever play there, Sullivan, putting that ball in as swiftly as possible. And Marist Albion, they'll still look to break out. They'll run it from anywhere, especially with Linwood still being a man down, 15-on-14. They won't be afraid to attack. They are the kind of side that can, and they've done really well to get out of jail, hold the scrum. Now they've got huge numbers. Are they going to use them? You bet they are. Really nice run here. Back they go inside. Oh! Get a bit of that in you. Wow. Gun came on. Big old bump off. Seen some real physicality in this one. Now they shift it. This is really nice play. Here's
Go, Frankie!
Frankie Mates getting a cheer on from his cousin there in the commentary box. You wouldn't read about it. Marist Albion still with it. Sullivan, Smith, Elliott Smith, still with it. Collardale, he's been in everything. Oh, still with it. I cannot believe this. Marist Albion going from end to end, and a real chance here for them. Still with it. Marist Albion, ball in hand. And they go wide. And they crash over. It is truck time, all right. Marist Albion getting across the line. Smart rugby, effective rugby. Really nice breakthrough from Frankie Mate. Collardale got involved. And Marist Albion get across the line and score what is a very good try, mate.
Yeah, actually go back to the work of Charlie Sullivan. Scrum under pressure, 5 metres out. It's those little moments. Just gets the ball out of under pressure scrum, goes blindside. They do well to recycle. We've talked about it all day. They're just an electric team that can score from anywhere and score quickly.
Just getting confirmation on the try score, whether that was
Gunson, I think.
We'll come back to you with that. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple of forwards got taken off. No problem at all for Schubach.
And apologies on the call. I did lose. I did get a bit family orientated there for a wee second.
It happens to the best of us. You've literally.
I'm trying to stay neutral here.
And you have so far, yeah. That's, it's pretty hard when you've got a cousin running the ball like that, a young cousin, and must be very special to obviously have a family member playing in the game. And I know for you today, you've got a lot of respect and love for both of these clubs. And I'll tell you what, Linwood are by no means gone yet. We know. Oh, once again, they've done it twice now. They have done it twice, winning the kickoffs. And here is a go. Haig, Linwood, they want to hit back and they want to hit back fast. They can do it. They will be back to full numbers in a matter of time. But how good's this? Once again, Sanafo running it. Nichols, Sagawa. Now Nichols. Goes to the tight head prop, Shinko. Nichols again. Haig throws a wide ball, wasn't on that occasion. They'll be disappointed with that. Linwood hot on attack. They'll want to get a man back on the field ASAP because they were neck and neck with Marist Albion, and Marist Albion have been incredibly punishing since they've been men down.
Yeah, look, we saw it in the women's final too, didn't we?
We did indeed.
A crucial yellow as well when Linwood scored 2 tries, and these teams are just too good, and they're just too good under the roof at Te Kaha. They're too good to be playing against 13 and 14 as we see some subs coming on for
17 on.
Linwood.
Ben Moyrod and 21 has come on. Erwin Sauni come on. So Linwood not afraid to go to their bench. Critical here.
Just a really interesting period of the game now for both teams. Marist Albion just want to take probably a bit of sting out of the game. Just go back to your maul here and just try and get refocused. Linwood are in the situation where they're chasing the game, so they're just going to have to start throwing it around a little bit.
Yeah, they have to, don't they? Chasing the game here. Finding themselves currently 19 points down. They'll back themselves, Linwood.
Yeah, now one of those teams as well that they can score points in kicks. 19 points is nothing for Linwood.
They'll back themselves off kickoffs, their scrum, and being able to play wide. But Marist Albion, the pressure they've inserted from such a young side has been huge. Via Matahu Smith, a couple of leaders out there have been very good, of course, and are critical, but really liking what I'm seeing. Charlie Sullivan's really stepped into the game, which discussing that before, and now they go to the wide channels, which they've done oh so well. Marist Albion, as we head up towards the halfway line. Of course, great that you could tune in. So kia ora there to all the viewers that are watching from around the globe, watching friends, families. Give us a shout out from where you're watching the game from, as we see a really tidy nudge in behind. The experience of Keegan McGregor, the man who's got a punt and a half on him. Elliot Smith. There they go. A nice run here. Look at that from Schubach. He's done it all year, Schubach. He's so exceptional. Look at him again, hands on the ball. They are relentless rugby side, Marist Albion, and they have completely been dominant over the last few years. Seen some great finals wins over Linwood. So back to the play though. Maratino Colagao, one of the stars of the show, some fancy footwork. Met in a strong tackle. Look at that, the lead drive, the pace, the ability. He has been one of the biggest named players in this final. There is absolutely no doubt about it, but Linwood doing a brilliant job, and that is a huge play in the game. Leo Nichols, the halfback, the wee halfback getting over the ball.
Yeah, look, Frankie with a great offload. Just seeing the experience of Hammond and Smith, aren't we, in the midfield for Marist Albion, just starting to control the game. Hammond with a few nice touches and just a little nice dink in behind. Shime ankle to 7 again was the one that got the steal. He was just at the right place at the right time.
Him and Nichols went over. Yes, matesy, just looking at me there. So that's Schumko again.
Again, yes, having an absolute blind to the young fella.
They're both making a nuisance of themselves, Schumko and Nichols. Schumko actually getting the steal, but right now, Marist Albion, they come again. The threat, the turnaround, exceptionally well coached, both of these teams, but we can see it really paying off right now for Marist Albion. Doing what they do best, using their fitness, their strike power, this time taken into touch.
Heavy D from Linwood again, and that's just the way we momentum shifted. They needed that. They need something just to lift them.
Now, just having a look, should be back 15 on 15 here now.
Yeah, looks like number 19 entering the field for Linwood. Don't know if there is a sub or there is it must be 10 minutes now.
Moivale coming on. So Moivale is on, just a straight substitution. And from what I'm seeing, it's 15 on 15. So Linwood have to move. They have to move fast here. I'll be disappointed with that, Linwood, but Marist Albion get the free kick, and they go quickly. Keenan. Hammett. So much talent, so much experience. We talk about the inexperienced and young forward pack, but these backs, they've been together, played in big finals against Linwood. Last year being one of them. We've seen some brilliant wins over the years. Of course, for the Marist Albion Division 1 side, wonderful extra time final. Matesy and I commentated that they won over Burnside, the one where they won over High School Old Boys. So we've seen them beat Burnside, High School Old Boys. Linwood seen them win 3 very good finals in the last 10 years. Lose a couple of narrow ones to Lincoln University. And of course, going down very narrowly as well to Sydenham. So this is their 6th final, if I'm correct, inside 10 years.
Yeah,
If I've got that right.
a testament to the young head coach, Sam Chamberlain, who's actually sort of rebuilt this side this year.
Nichols. And that's good play here for Salney. McGregor all on the field. Fresh legs. Well, certainly Linwood will need them. Marist Albion having to go to their bench through injury early, but
space.
nothing but exceptional. Here we go, McGregor. Keegan McGregor still with it. Some space on those wider channels. And knock on, just as we see Tom Fine, number 16, coming on. So Sagawa's day looks to be done.
Tom Tyne.
Tom Tyne.
Young prodigious talent.
Sagawa's still on there.
Is he moving over to prop?
More to come on with a prop. We'll come back to you with that.
Tyne's a really good prospect out of Cross College and Canterbury. And he'll add a lot to this team in the last 20. This is perfect for someone like Tyne to inject him around the field. Keep an eye out for him around the field. Absolutely sort of gun ball carrier. Almost like another loose forward out there. Great man to bring on with 20 to go.
Still can't believe this crowd here. It is monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. It is very, very special to see. Takaha, One New Zealand Stadium, Bassett Transport, Metro Final and Marist Albion. Shifted line. Maratino Colladale beats the first. Chips over the top. And out into touch. Tell you what, he has not been afraid to tack down the wide channels, has he?
No, and
been a real nuisance.
No, and it must be a really great backline to be on the outside of. They move the ball so easily. They make it look so effortless shifting wide. It's actually really hard skill to do, but the passes are where they need to be. The depth is where it needs to be.
Absolutely deafening out on the field. The substitution bench as well, making an absolute racket, trying to put Linwood off their game, I'm sure, with that line out. But you did right, matey. Marist Albion's back line is super electric, so it make most wingers look good, but Maratino Colladale certainly has a bit of extra about him. Linwood doing a nice job here. Just they are showing composure. They don't want to completely panic. They do need points. They need points quick. But at the same time, got to play some rugby and respect their opposition, which they're doing there. Nichols has decided to go for the up and under. And that one a little too deep on this occasion. Marist Albion able to take it somewhat with ease. Bit of pressure coming on at ruck time though. Some fast line speed defence there for Linwood. Coming up. And just waiting to see if there was any knock on there. I think the ball had been ripped out. Referee more happy. Play on. Nice bootlace tackle made on Blakely. And Linwood penalty. Boy, oh boy, did they need that one.
Yeah, and it's the right tactics from Linwood going off the box kick 40 metres out. They're probably a little bit guilty of just playing a little bit too much rugby. I know they're chasing the game and you need to score points. But that was the right option because now they've got a situation where they can actually build pressure on Marist Albion. They're a team that every time they've been down there, they've threatened to score points or have scored points. And so I know people hate box kicks, but that's actually a really good option for Linwood. Just get down the right end of the field and just build pressure.
We've seen some great rugby from Linwood throughout. Not afraid to score a try from anywhere. Very similar to Marist Albion in that sense, but powerful side, and a couple of times they have come down here, especially at with a full 15. They have punished them and They'll look to do it. Do they go to the money man? And referee Moore said it's gone back. So Linwood with it, trap Nichols up to the 22-metre line. Big run from Shinkow.
He's been big today, isn't he?
Been huge, the tight head prop for them. Constant threat, bull running, strong defender, alert player. Oh, lovely play. Lovely little Lincoln play. Oh, the centre unable to find his man Palamo, but certainly on. But Linwood tidy up and they keep coming. I'll be happy to have some ball down here. Fine. Still with it, Nichols, Thomas. Attacking hard. Marist Albion really trying to steal the ball. Oh, what a run, storming run from Palamo. And here come Linwood, Cushion. Fullback in, Sagawa. And penalty. Nichols went to fetch it out. Really asserting some pressure, putting some heat on Marist Albion if they can score here. And Thomas has gone early. Thomas! Can he get there? What's he called? Held up. Oh, so close. I think it was on there, matey.
Oh, I'd love to have a look at that on a replay, but I'd love to have a look at that on a replay. Tapasu took the tap, but they're down the right end of the field. There's still plenty of time, 15 minutes to go. It's 3 tries.
Very doable for a team like Linwood. Marist Albion, they want to get down the other end of the field. Won't want to be up here. And here we go, Keegan McGregor. Runs straight, runs hard, up towards the 22-metre line. Some nice defence at the same time from Marist Albion. We tip pass. Seen plenty of it from Tapasu Thomas, and that is how they want to be playing Linwood. Well and truly dangerous when they have the ball in hand as they see them looking to go to the wide channels. Now they come towards the open side of the field. Oh, lovely little short passing game. We've seen it from both teams today. Linwood doing it particularly well on this occasion. Sagawa, Nichols, Palamo, Cushion, real chance. He gets it to his man, and they are across. Linwood try.
Over.
Tavaki.
Yep.
Tavaki across for Linwood. Wonderful flick on from Cushion, going wide and doing it well, Thomas Smates.
Yep, and Linwood starting to show what they do all year for the last 3 years and why they've been such a dominant team. You've got multiple people in a carry playing direct. And this Marist team that must be getting tired is just falling off a little bit, and we're getting some great go forward and momentum through the middle. They've earned the right, they come wide. Vaki's just too good. Great finish. Electric out wide on the left wing. So we're down to 14 points, 29-15. McGregor, who's been here before, so had some big moments in finals footy in the past. And it's got a pretty clutch nudge on him, so big kit. But that was good fun to pass through and the boys.
Here we go, McGregor lining it up. Not able to put it through on that occasion. But I'll tell you what, matey, you said it's still on. It is still on here at this Basic Transport Metro Premier Final. A couple of the heavyweights, Linwood and Marist Albion. Linwood across, 14 in it.
Oh, there's still huge amount of storylines to go in this game, Donny. Club rugby, the people that know and love club rugby know how many ebbs and flows are still to come here.
I think Tapasu thought he was out there playing for Spain for a minute, trying to trap it with his leg, and now Marist Albion come up with a ball. Done well to take it off them there, so they will keep the pressure on here. They won't want to sit on a 14-point lead by no stretch, and they'll keep playing positive attacking rugby. Nothing but immense from what I've seen. They're a finals team, and going wide here, Marist Albion, not afraid to still chuck it around. And what a player, good lucky guns. Big robust player, some heavy defence.
Boy right there after a huge hit.
Powerhouse and over the top, Linwood. Big play. Big play for them. Getting over it. Fine.
Now Marist just a little bit guilty. Marist Albion a little bit guilty of just playing at the wrong end of the field. They've got to do the opposite now. They just need to kick it down there. Play for space, play for territory, just get in the right end of the field. The other thing that comes into play now is yellow cards as well against Marist. They've had 2 or 3 penalties down this part of the field. Linwood have already conceded 2 yellows, so they just have to be careful with their discipline here. Referees will be watching that. The last thing they need is to go to the last 10 minutes with 14 people on the field.
Always plays a factor as we see Linwood take it down. Here we go, the rolling ball off the line out was really nicely taken. Some of the stretching out of the line out's been nothing short of exceptional, and here they come. Here come the Bulls. The Bulls are roaring. Penalty advantage. Waiting to see if Moore's arm up in what it's just been saying, play on here. And that they do, Linwood. Really putting some heat on the Marist Albion side, of course. 15, playing 15, 12 minutes left at Takar. Linwood looking to get across, can they? Centimetres away. Take it off the ruck. Huge defence so far from Marist Albion. Nichols, cushion, straightens. Runs into a bit of trouble. Critical tackle from Jake Keenan. Still with it though, Linwood. Nichols has another go. Thomas, short ball, Linwood. Can they get there? And what's more called here? Penalty. Penalty to Linwood. So they're coming back inches away from the line. Matesy, some serious defending has been needed here from Marist Albion. They're going to have to do some more.
And so far they fronted well there. There were some big shots. There were some big efforts from both teams. Marist just hanging on.
You know what Linwood would do to score under the post here. Try!
Strike time!
Game on in the Metro Premier Final! Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. 10 minutes remaining. And Linwood get across. Really nicely worked try. Great smarts. Brilliant play. Kept coming. Wonderful defence from Marist Albion. But just too much there. Linwood too big, too close to the line.
You just feel it, don't you? You just feel it, don't you? Just the mana to pass through and Brendan Nolan, the players on there. You just knew that they were never dead and they were always going to come back. 70 minutes gone, 22-29.
17 on.
We are lucky. We've got another all-time classic.
Kalani Griffiths. We're very lucky, matey. I don't think you and I have called a final that hasn't been decided in the 80th, to be fair. We've got another one. 2 heavyweights who know how to win finals. Marist Albion, they've shown they continue to attack, continue to mount pressure. And if Linwood let up for 1 minute, they will be in some serious trouble. But right now it's been Linwood making all the play. And some work to do still, but 29 playing 22. A converted try would level things up here, matey. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, just now we've got pressure lineouts, we've got pressure scrums. 10 minutes to go. Who's going to handle it the best?
Marist Albion's line out very nicely taken there at the front. They'll just want to keep their hands on the ball here. Very nice rolling ball, Marist Albion. They do it oh so well. Oh, beautiful rugby. Jake Keenan has been huge for them off the pine throughout this season. Once again, Linwood putting on a bit of pressure on it, ruck time to say the least, but Marist Albion still with it, still going forward and going forward really well. But it will be a penalty to Linwood. They'll be disappointed there, Marist Albion. Look to actually get a bit of time. It was a nice line-out move just on that occasion, just unable to hold on to the ball. Once again, going to have to do some more defending here.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we come back again. Fatigue setting in, lungs burning, lactic acid in the legs.
So here we go. Linwood. Line out very nicely taken by Moivao. And here comes the rolling move from Linwood. Rumbling forward. Still going forward, Linwood. Some strong play from them. From the line out, the heave on the crowd. Really, really getting into this one. Woken up and they run the short angled run. Nice work from Solly still going. Really hard to contain. Just to let you know, if it is drawn up on full time, be 10 minutes of extra time each way. So fitness has already come into it. It could come into it more. Right now, 29, of course, playing 22. Linwood hot on attack. Have been edging forward really well. And they will get the penalty. Of course, the try scorers today for Linwood, Tavaki, Thomas, Leata, and Shumkal. And for Marist Albion, Dark, Blakely, Colladale, Niha, Manihira with 2 brilliant tries of his own. So it's been plenty of tries today, matesy, and very interesting to see what Linwood do here. What are we picking?
Rolling more, Donny.
Gotta be, doesn't it?
How good is this?
Oh, look at the spectacle of the crowd, matesy.
Doesn't get better than this.
And here come the Bulls with the rolling maul. Heading forward at the Marist Albion try line. Edging forward, edging closer.
Listen to that
Here
crowd.
Here they come, Linwood.
Try!
Try! 6 minutes remaining. And Linwood, the rolling ball, they set off the line out. They're going to their bread and butter. They did so. They get across. Going to have an incredibly difficult kick here for Keegan McGregor from the corner. But this is by no means the end of the game. We've still got 6 minutes to go. Matesy.
Oh, look, anyone that knows club rugby knows this one's still, I've said it before and I'll say it again, 6 minutes to go, but this one's still got a huge amount of ebbs and flows in it. The bench from Linwood have added a lot and they've actually brought some serious heat in the forwards, and it's just been the difference in the last 15 minutes for them.
I'll tell you what, even our cameramen and directors here are excited. They cannot believe what is unfolding here. Matesy, huge kick from McGregor. That's all I can say.
Yeah, let's watch it, eh? Just sit back and enjoy it.
Oh.
Just away to the right as we look at the posts.
Just shaves that. What a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Here it is, championship crowds, and it's all on at Te Kaha, One New Zealand Stadium.
2 points in this final. 20 time playing 27. Linwood a comeback from the ages. Getting back to 15 men's help, but Marist Albion still in it. Oh, and then some big pressure, and they are coming back for the high shot, so it will be Linwood penalty. They've got a bit of a way to work here, matey. Yeah, I'm almost speechless in this final. We've seen it all.
Yeah, just got him, change of direction. Frankie Mates just sticking the arm out and clotheslining him. Lucky to not get a yellow. Linwood had a similar one at the start of the game, which did result in the yellow card,
So it will be a line out here. Linwood, they've got a bit of work to do. They've got to go around 60 odd metres upfield. But they'll be happy to have their hands on the ball. Still 3.5 minutes to go.
yeah, plenty of time.
So plenty of time for both sides. Marist Albion, they'll have a lot of belief. They'll back their defence. They'll back their winning mentality, I'm sure. And at the same time, so will Linwood. And that's what makes it great. Big play off the line out. It will be a free kick to Marist Albion. So a chance for them to look to close this one up. And they decide to go the tap and go. Via Matahu. Marist Albion, hands on the ball. 3 minutes remaining. 29 playing 27. They go to Hammer. A repeat of 2025. A very, very similar scoreline as well. And Marist Albion a chance to put this final one. It's a penalty to Linwood. So Linwood get another chance to come upfield. Big play. How big has Thine been since he's come on? Several penalties he's won his team.
He's huge. Yeah, just Marist Albion just too high at the breakdown. That's the little. Oh, he's missed touch.
Oh, he's missed touch. Huge, huge moment. Marist Albion, super. One of the attacking flares of this game. He has been nothing short of exceptional. He runs it back hard up towards the halfway line. Lovely little pass via Matahu, finding his man there, Ziggy Coleman. And it is another penalty to Linwood. I feel like I'm seeing Groundhog Day here, mate.
That's their time of the game. 2 minutes to go. Body's tired. It was the right ball on the inside. Just sometimes when you give an inside ball, the cleanest just not there, and the inside clean. And those floor trio from Linwood have just been over anything that's been a bit loose from Marist Albion.
Goodness gracious me, I thought McGregor was about to line up a shy then. I saw a discussion going on.
We saw it with Shea Hifihaki back in 2019, didn't we, Donny? I mean,
Francois Stainwhite, wasn't it, at the time from Shea? Close to 60 metres on the fly.
But this crowd's just starting to pick up. The atmosphere is electric here.
Goodness me. She's going off all right. And now Linwood, they go to the back, they find Thomas. Here comes the rumbling, rolling ball. Big pressure here. Marist Albion going to have to defend very astutely, very smartly. Just a minute remaining in this final, and they go to Nichols. Nichols ripping away up to the 22-metre line for Linwood. Marist Albion here having to defend like absolute tigers. Just a matter of moments remaining in this final. Some serious pressure coming on. Marist Albion defending, Linwood going to the pick and go. Still with it. Just 30 seconds remaining in this one. Linwood with the ball. Nichols has it trapped. They go to Cushion. Out wide they go to Sauli. Can they get there? In the corner, Linwood! Have they scored? They have! Linwood have scored! 15 seconds to go! I do not believe it! I do not believe it. The touching's got his flag up. It's a big conversation happening. The referee had awarded the try.
Oh, drama!
The chat. There is massive drama here. There is massive drama here.
Referee had his arm up. Touch judge had his flag up. And it's in touch.
What's he called?
In touch.
Hang on. What is the referee called here?
In touch.
They're saying Linwood ball.
Linwood ball, last play.
They're saying Linwood ball, last play of the game. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Marist Albion ball.
Marist Albion.
Oh.
He had his arm up for Linwood. Marist Albion get a chance to just put this out.
He's done it, Marist Albion!
What a final! What a final we've just witnessed.
Oh, heartbreak for Linwood.
Put it out, and Marist Albion, your 2026 Premier Champions. Drama.
They have hung on at the death, Marist Albion.
I cannot believe it, matey.
What?
I cannot believe what we are just seeing here.
What a game. Both finals today have delivered. Thank you, Bassett Transport, for your sponsorship of community rugby. Moments like this can't happen without your support.
What a game. 29-27, a massive whopping congratulations. First of all, to Marist Albion, who have done enough to hold on here, the Metro Premier, back-to-back champions. What a couple of seasons. Marist Albion, who have dominated the last decade of club rugby. You've got a feel for Linwood. On shorter words, that was some final, and you just don't know what to say. You thought Linwood had scored in the corner. Marist Albion do enough, a clutch line-out throw, and they hold on full time. Credit to the club and credit to both teams for putting on a brilliant final today.
Yeah, winner today is the community. Winner today is club rugby. Special just thank you to everyone involved in Canterbury Rugby for getting us here today at the stadium. On behalf of all the people that work, volunteer in the community, thank you for the effort. Thanks to referees, thanks to coaches and managers, thanks to everyone that gives up their time to make moments like this possible. Magical day.
unbelievable and brilliant for me, an absolute honour, a privilege to call my 9th final here. Mates, you've been alongside me for a lot of them. We've never had one short of drama and entertainment. Congrats to all 4 teams that have played today, but right now, Marist Albion, well deserved, well done, but to Linwood, you've got to feel for them. They did everything they could to win this final. Neither team deserved to lose, but Marist Albion do take the chocolates. Thank you for Canterbury Rugby for putting it on here at Te Kaha, One New Zealand Stadium. And once again, guys, thank you so much for joining the broadcast. Thank you for all the hard work of the cameramen, the directors, and all of the community for making this final happen, for coming down, putting on such a tremendous crowd. And you have just witnessed one of the great games, one of the great finals. Marist Albion defeating Linwood today, 29 points to 27. Presentation will be taking place on the field very, very shortly. But from myself and Thomas Mates, that's all that we have today. Matewa.
Representation legal unauthorized to represent cities, city police, Thank you.